Hello, Mooners! Good morning to everyone. See who is gotten here. Mars, Sick Bastard, George Crinan, Rebel Case, Mullet Mona, the Mama Raider. What's up, everybody? We are coming live to you from the iPad today because last week we had some troubles with the phone and had to split it into 2 different streams. So hopefully today works okay. Hopefully the microphone's working okay. Yeah. After watching the footage from that bikini haul, I'm not wearing the mic on my head anymore. Wearing it as a hair clip looked so goofy with the swimsuits. It was cute when I was fixing the van and having to have it clipped so that you guys could hear me talking, but not again, not again. God, Chris Hayes, JJ, Danger, batshit crazy. Interesting spelling for that one. Speedy K, Martin, Lee, Kevin Mack, Chloe Exquisite, David T. What's up, everybody? So, thank you for coming out. Oh, hang it in the lower dread. Like here, you think? That actually might be good. I just have a little puffball in my dread. How's the audio sound? As it's swinging, does it fuck it up? You may notice I'm wearing one of the new swimsuits. This was my favorite from the, bikini haul. I'd like to hear what you guys' favorites were. I know JJ said his favorite was this one. I forget. Other people said what their favorite was. I think, yeah, I don't remember. Things sound fine and look good or cool. Oh, Mars, what is the topic of today's chat? So, the title of today's chat is my 4-year Mauiversary because it is September 6th today. And 4 years ago today, I moved to this island. And so today is the Mauiversary. I'm not particularly gonna do anything to celebrate other than just say it's my Mauiversary. Maybe I'll eat some slightly more delicious food than usual today. Go for a swim. It's all in all, it's a normal Saturday, but it's just cool to know that time marker of wow, I made it 4 years on island. When I first moved here, I moved into a studio apartment with my best friend at the time, and our neighbor was this Russian lady from the circus who now isn't in the circus anymore and was just kind of you picture kooky Russian lady. Loved her. She, when I first moved there, looked at me and was like, we're not friends yet. This island will either give you everything you want or eat you up and shit you out within the first 6 months. So once you've made it 6 months, then we'll really be friends. And I was like, okay. Me first moving here, I had no idea what she was talking about. But then now that I've been here for 4 years, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have the same policy. When I meet people who moved here, I am not just readily their friend. I'm not just I gotta know someone for a while before I'm okay, we are friends now. You're here. And a lot of other people who've lived on the island for a long time have told me the same thing. I'm like, wow, I get it. And what's so insane is that my friend that moved here together with actually did get ate up and shit out, and she left at the 6-month mark. She ended up coming back, but it was just crazy to hear our neighbors say that and then watch the duality of that happening. I'm glad that I survived. I don't know how much longer I'll keep surviving, but I'm still here 4 years later. Thank you, David Sesney, for $10. Also, to shout out to David Sesney. He sent other money besides in the live streams this week also. So thank you, #1 sponsor, David Sesney. All right, I have not looked at the chat in a minute, so. Oh, a lot of people like the checker print. Yeah, checkers or red. Mullet Mona likes the orange and purple. Yeah, the orange and purple, I love the pattern and the color scheme, but the fabric compared to the other ones is like really cheapy for some reason. This one is the brand Zaful. Most of them are Zaful bikinis, but the orange one is some other like Chinese brand. Wow, yeah, a lot of people vote for the checker. Someone said, you remind me of Tarzan with a mermaid body. That makes perfect sense. I also remind myself of Tarzan. Jane of the Jungle. What size bikini you wear? All of them were pretty much size small or extra small. I ended up putting in the description box the link to each bikini and the size I ordered in each. And I put my height and weight so that when girls watch it to see if they want to order a bikini, they can kind of gauge off of me what size they want to get, you know? Because I'm pretty sure that one of the big purposes of try-on hauls is basically it's like a review so people can see if they want to buy. Which it's cool because even though I wasn't sponsored, like I paid for the bikinis, they didn't like send them to me for free or anything. I have Amazon affiliate, or I am an Amazon affiliate. So if people buy these bikinis from watching my video and clicking the link in the description, then I'll actually get like 4% of the purchase, which for a $30 bikini is not much. That's like, I don't know, like $1, $1.20. Maybe later you'll do a tutorial on armpits. That would be nice. Okay, well, here's the armpit tutorial. Just leave them alone. Just let it do its thing. Wash it. Keep it clean, but like all you should do is wash it and leave it alone. Maybe I should just restart. I missed a lot of chats, so I'm just gonna scroll down towards the bottom and catch myself up. What software do you use to edit? I use Adobe Premiere Pro, which is a really bulky software, and I've been considering switching to DaVinci Resolve, partly to avoid the monthly subscription cost of the Adobe suite. But also I've been using Premiere to edit videos since middle school. So I'm like, I mean, I could stick with what I know, but also DaVinci Resolve apparently has better color grading options, and it's able to determine whatever. This is all back end stuff. You guys don't care about it. How many festivals do you go to every year? Favorite one? I've never been to a proper festival, and I hate that. When I became old enough to do anything, I went straight to college, was super busy with that. I went to a bunch of concerts and stuff, but never like a full-blown festival where it's like there's a bunch of musicians playing, it's like multiple days long, none of that. And then as soon as I finished college, we were in COVID, so I never got a chance. And then I've been on island since and just have been struggling through all type of other shit. So yeah, nope, still haven't gotten to go to a festival. Did you graduate? What degree? Yes, I graduated. I got my degree in marine biology. I have a bachelor's. Yeah, I do want to go to Wasteland Mullet Mona. I'm fucking down. I really, after seeing all your videos and stuff, and after finally watching all the Mad Max movies, would love to. I think Molly should let me dye her armpit hair. Yeah, Mullet Mona. We'll have to bleach it first because my hair is like almost black. Oh, all comments. No, I'm not in all comments. I'm in top comments. Okay, yes, live chat. Now I can see everything. Just be you and we will be happy. Yeah, this week is a weird one for me. I posted this video. I had fun making it. It was an experiment. The experiment is still in process. I went ahead and did the try-on haul because it was recommended in my live chat. I've also just gotten like messages saying like it would be a cool format to do. And I haven't really watched other people's try-on hauls. I just know of the concept and get how it works because I've seen other haul videos. So I went ahead and tried it. And so there was the result. Not sure how I feel about it. I'm not gonna do another one for many reasons. Yeah, many reasons. There won't be another try-on haul. Oh, another channel had their live stream lag because they were not aware they did not have unlimited data. I do have an unlimited data plan, but I don't know if it's all unlimited high speed. I know some plans are like a certain amount of it is high speed and then it switches to slower. I don't know. But it seems like it's fine. Is the sim fine right now? Also, to answer Andy, I'm on Maui. The mama raider's gonna come to Wasteland and just stay in her trailer at the edge and keep the kids with her. Perfect. You can hold down the base. We'll come back and forth whenever we need snacks and water to say hi. The marine biologist to full-time van lifer pipeline needs to be studied. Yeah, I don't know many other of us that are in that pipeline, but it's, I found success in it. I like this pipeline because I like that I got to have like a boat career, almost 4-year-long boat career, and then now I can just do all my creative projects and hopefully travel soon and just make whatever videos I feel like. That's like, okay, the Molly and the Mooners channel is so open to whatever the fuck I want to do. So it's kind of nice that I can just make any videos. Like last week was a hike with me. This week's the bikini try on just as an experiment. Like things are gonna be very experimental here for a while. All right, let me see what's on the chat. Would you ever go to EDC in Vegas? There's a lot of festivals that I'm more interested in than EDC. So that's like pretty low priority. Like of all the ones that I see videos of, I think I'd want to go to Electric Forest. I'm also kind of drawn towards Outside Lands, the one in San Francisco every year, partly because I grew up 40 minutes from San Francisco. So I'm like, it was so close, but just not reachable for me. I think this coming year will be the year that I finally get to go to a festival, especially if I do the road trip. But as you guys know, we don't have any plans right now. I don't know if it's gonna happen, if it's not. I literally am taking my life one day at a time right now. Could see Maui from Big Eye from this week. Yeah, there's been times that I'm out on the water here in the Maui Basin and I can see Big Island perfectly. Can you surf? I can, but I don't. I only do when there's like friends who have boards out. Someone stole my board too. From the moderator in all caps. Anyone want to have a bikini delivered for a forced try-on haul? Ship them to me by Saturday 13th. I'll take them to her on the 15th. Oh, that's actually kind of a funny idea. But yeah, I don't know if I'll do another try-on haul. It's an easy style of video to make. It's a fun and silly one. But all in all, there's not much like substance to it, you know? Other than like, you know, people who want to buy the bikinis and want to know how they look before they buy them, and then also people that just want to see what they all look like. But I don't know if I want to do that. It was a good experiment, but what the heck? My girlfriend broke up with me on Friday, so I took her wheelchair. Guess who came crawling back today? That is horrible. The sky's the limit on what you can do on here, Molly. Makes things fun. Yes, I just want to have fun on this channel, like, and just do whatever I feel like that week. Like, this is exactly the type of freedom I'm trying to create in my life, is on a much smaller scale. What do I feel like doing right now? What do I feel like doing this week? So this past week, I was like, I want a bunch of new swimsuits, and I always need a video for each week, so I decided I'll do 2 for 1, like 2 birds with 1 stone, which I am doing next week also. I'm doing another hike with me video because like I want to go on this one hike anyway, and I need a video for next week. So everything's just going to be way more in flow in my life. Like everything is just going to be, I'm going to let it fall into place together, instead of trying to like force things, you know? The moderator, I'm sure it did not lack in substance for the men. Yeah, I do assume that the guys were liking it because they got to see a lot. But that's what is making me second guess it. Like my whole thing, I'm like, pervs be gone, but that was a very like perv welcoming video, whether I intended it or not. I'm really grateful that everyone in the chat stayed like very behaved, especially compared to how the live streams get sometimes. So yeah, I don't know. I'm exploring myself right now. I'm in such an experimental phase with my life. I'm like, I just wanted to try it out, so there it is. I tried it. It was, yeah, cool. Now I have a bunch of cute bikinis. I mean, I don't think there's any shame in wearing a swimsuit. It's weird how when we wear swimsuits in person, there's not an eye batted. But when you wear a bikini online, all of a sudden people are like, oh, you just want attention. Oh, you're like, it's like seen as like a slutty thing. I'm like, we wear bikinis at the beach, we wear bikinis at the pool, but as soon as it's in front of the camera, then you're just on attention whore. Why your teeth is white? Because I brush them and I don't drink soda. Honestly, I think a huge part of why my teeth are white is because I don't drink soda. If you're someone who drinks like dark sodas, like Coca-Cola, or if you drink like coffee, especially black coffee, like those are literally staining your teeth. I drink pretty much strictly water. I drink like water, kombucha, lemonade here and there. Nice pits. Yeah, thanks. Speaking of water, I might get some right now because my lips are kind of chapped. Also, sorry guys, I'm in like kind of a weird mood today. Okay. Hydrated. This is my new water bottle holder. Nice like stretchy backpack thing. Ah, thank you, Victor. You did the showing very tastefully. The wolves behaved themselves. Yeah, I was trying to not make it like overly sexual. Like, as I was like wearing them and posing and stuff, I was trying to not be like, I don't know, like not like be fucking bent over and stuff and being all weird. Like, I'm just like, here's the swimsuits, you know? Look at it. It doesn't have to be weird. No, I don't speak German. That'd be cool. Just use Crest white strips every once in a while. No, I don't do whitening. I literally don't do teeth whitening treatments. I just use good toothpaste, fluoride free, and brush my teeth once a day. I don't even, to be completely honest, I don't even brush my teeth twice a day. I do once a day, brush my teeth with some good toothpaste, and don't eat stuff with artificial dyes in it, because the dyes will dye your teeth. Yeah, Crest strips are neurological poison. I agree, Danger. I will not be using that. Where are you from? I'm from California originally. Grew up on the outskirts of the Bay Area. Then I lived in Santa Cruz for a while. And then now I live on Maui. Are you on Survivor or Naked and Afraid? No, everyone always tells me I need to go on those shows, especially like my family's always like, oh, have you applied yet? But I'm like, yeah. This is my own Survivor. Like being on YouTube is for me my own TV show. So I get to choose what I do on it and I don't have to starve. And I have access to things like a shower and stuff. Well, barely, but I can go wherever I want. I could talk to my family. I'm not like isolated with a bunch of strangers. David sent another $10. Thank you so much. Oh, my sister, Mullet Mona, says, wearing swimsuits isn't a sexual thing. I like how you spelled that. Why do people have to make it uncomfortable? Right, like it's like this, okay, like it's to swim in, it's to be outside in, it's to minimize my tan lines. It's cute. I genuinely love swimsuits. Like literally, bikinis are my favorite type of outfit because they're comfortable. They let you don't get all hot because you're not covered in clothes. They cover everything they need to. None of my privates are out. Where'd you get the hippie decor for the van? I got these flags on Amazon, this hammock on Amazon. I sewed the curtains myself. I got this blanket on Etsy. It's from all over the place. Ooh, a fluorescent bikini after dark with a black light. That would be fucking cool. Having a van again makes you a survivor. Yeah, I'm a survivor already. I have survived living in a Volkswagen van again for a fucking year and a half. I still am so torn about the van, guys. I have no idea what's coming next in my life. I am so just like 1 hour at a time at this point. Someone said, yeah, we were born naked. I don't see why we can't walk around naked. Clothing is a social construct. Clothing is literally only here because of society. No other animals cover themselves. Like, it's kind of annoying that we've built this thing in society where if you don't do it, you can get arrested. And there's so many different ways to dress that now it's like, if you dress a certain way, you can still get looked at like a shameful manner. But also if you cover too much, that's also shameful. Clothing is it's so strongly just like a societal thing that I kind of wish that I didn't have to wear it all the time, but I do because I don't want to get arrested. And also because there are so many weirdos that would want to, you know, be creepy about it. Chloe Exquisite said, could you sew your own bikinis? Believe you said you did your curtains. I have thought about making my own bikinis before because then I could actually choose like really dope fabrics. But all in all, for the amount of work it would be to try and make like all these little like strings and stuff, I just haven't gone after it yet. I also don't currently have a sewing machine. Also, the person who said we were born naked, that reminds me of this RuPaul quote that she always says, we were all born naked and the rest is drag. Oh, Kevin Mack, you said it's been kind of weird vibes today. What's happening and how can we help? I'm just questioning a lot in my life, really. Yeah, I'm just sitting in a lot of deep contemplation, trying to take it all one piece at a time. Like, I don't have to try and make any decisions today. I'm not rushing into anything. I actually woke up super early this morning. I woke up at like 6:30 a.m. to get ready. I went to this like online seminar class thing from this girl. I like to watch her videos. Her name is Morgan Birch, I think. She's like a therapist, mainly a couples therapist, and she teaches about methods on how to like relate with people better and to just like feel better in yourself. So yeah, I went to like an online webinar class thing this morning and then got ready for this premiere and started questioning pretty heavily if this is the type of content I would want to put out. I mean, I already put it out, so I'm like, this is here. It was a fun experiment. But yeah, I'm just in deep contemplation. I think that's why I feel so weird today. There's so much to think about. I'm just in my head. That's why. But I have had a fun week. I'm gonna catch up with the chat and then I'll let you guys know what's been going on for me, because I actually have had a good time despite all the everything. David says, he said it's because of the church people. Honestly, yeah. Probably brought on by the missionaries. These are the early makings of a nudist colony. LOL, zero hate. Yeah, if I ever start my own colony, like if I start like an off-grid community, it's for sure gonna be clothing optional. And like if you are not down with dropping the societal norms of clothing, then you're not invited to the colony, you know? But also if you're just coming to be creepy about the naked people, then yeah, then don't come to the colony. You're not allowed. Aw, can we consent to $4.99? Thank you. You are inspiring to lots of people. I'm glad I can inspire people. That's what I want to do. But that's part of why I questioned the bikini haul. I'm like, this isn't exactly like inspiring, but at the same time it is, because partly what I want to like inspire is for people to just like feel okay in their bodies and not feel like we have to hide them so bad. Interesting. My dad is trying to call me on Facebook Messenger. I'm not gonna pick up right this moment. He must not know I'm on a live stream. Well, that answers my question on if he's on the live stream or not. Navigating the complexities of social society and trying to be independent in all things and at odds with each challenge. All in a day's life, we must go on. Yeah, life is just this constant experiment where it's like, okay, here's this thing. Did that feel good? Did it not? All right, go in this direction. Try something out. Try to do the best we can. Wow, M80 has attention to detail. Yeah, M80 asked, why are the nails on one hand longer than the other? This is very strategic, by the way. I clip my left hand nails because when I'm playing ukulele, that's my chord forming fingers. And then these are my picking fingers because I like to do a lot of finger style stuff. So these are my picks for my nylon ukulele strings. You could see that my pointer finger is worn down more than the rest because that's the one I use the most, especially when I'm like strumming. These are a bit long even for me. Like, I'll probably trim them down halfway later. But it comes in really handy when I'm like playing my ukulele. Does your dad stress out with you living van life? I don't know. He hasn't said that he does. Yeah, I'm just exploring myself and yeah, figuring out how to do this whole existing thing. I'm still pretty new to it. Your Coke nails? These are not for Coke. If it was, that'd be overboard. All four right hand. Just like. Oh, David sent $20 more. Thank you so much. I mean, $10 more, sorry. My brain is all like, I should probably just put my phone on Do Not Disturb because great. Yeah, my phone. I'm dealing with some shit right now. You guys have no idea. Also, yeah, thank you, JJ, for modding. And thank you to all my moderators, but I see JJ putting in work right now. My favorite streamer, yay! I never really thought of like being a streamer. I just kind of ended up doing it after my episode premieres. I originally wanted the main bulk of the channel to be me doing the videos, and then I started doing the live streams after every video, partly to get, you know, more exposure and just like more screen time, plus it's fun. But now the streams are like more essential to the channel than the videos even are. So I'm like, do I even need to be making the videos, or should I just be doing live streams and just do way more of them? But also I truly enjoy making videos. Like I've loved it my whole life and I will continue doing it. I've got some fun ones lined up. Oh my gosh, there's one I'm filming with Mullet Mona very, very soon. The one with Mullet Mona is going to be our ancestry DNA spit test results side-by-side comparison. I'm going to Mullet Mona's house in 2 weeks. In 1 week, holy shit. In a week from now, a little bit more than a week. Hey, what about me? Mama Rid, I didn't send you an ancestry test, but I'm sure you'll be in videos that we film. I'll be there for at least 3 weeks, so I'll be there for at least 3 weeks. and I'm sure we'll film something that you're in. Yes. Kevin Mack is always so wise. The bikini try-on brought up emotion. Sorry, I can't even read, guys. My brain is not working today. Use these opportunities to further reasoning, understanding of self. Yeah, I'm just getting to know myself better. Like, how does it feel when I do this? How does it feel when I do that? Also, just like gauging the world response around me. I feel like that's part of our self-development also, is realizing how we appear in the world. So like even me just trying to have this be a fun, bikini try-on haul video, but then it's like there's people around me getting theirs taken down because it's like an OnlyFans associated thing, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just, weird vibes today, but I'm grateful that all of you guys accept me even when things are weird. Moderator needs to be there when you guys compare the DNA test. Yeah, we can actually talk about that. If the moderator wants to be in that video also, we can have a section where, wait, actually I have a perfect idea of how the moderator can be in that video and have it be like, it makes sense that she's in it. So me and Mullet Mona will be looking at the results side by side, like probably just us two when it comes down to like reading that part. But moderator, if you want to be in that video, I actually do have an idea for you, because people always accuse me and Mullet Mona of not actually being sisters. Like, people swear up and down we're just friends and we're lying. They've said that the whole time we've been sisters. So the moderator, when we say, yeah, people accuse us of like not being sisters, we'll be like, well, here is our mom, and she'll be like, yeah, they both literally came out of my vajayjay, so I can confirm they are sisters. And she can, yeah, what Mars said, have some pictures ready to go. We'll put a couple pictures of us as babies together. Oh, we have from Amir another poem/song lyrics. She always comes through with the best. Molly's got a Vanagon, readily and slow. It sputters and stalls everywhere she goes. With dreadlocks that tumble and a bright nose ring, she laughs at the troubles the breakdowns bring. Oh my gosh, I always love Amir's poetry. Thank you for sharing. Where are the pointed ears today? They're right over here. I'll take off the glasses for this. The pointy ears, which I'm gonna be wearing in next week's Hike With Me video, which I'll probably film on Monday, probably Monday or Tuesday, maybe even tomorrow. Fuck it, what is tomorrow? Sunday? Well, I have therapy tomorrow, so maybe not. Yeah, I'll probably film it on like a Monday. I already know where I'm gonna film it too. I'm gonna walk through a forest that I know at one stretch of the hike is like a bunch of guava trees, and last time I was there the guava were like almost right, so it might be a 2-for-1. 1 hike with me, 2 guava mukbang. Yeah. And I will be wearing the ears because quite a few people in the comments of the other Hike With Me video actually said like, wear the ears, or like, why didn't you wear the ears? So I didn't wear the ears because I was like, well, I mean, it's not like a furry video, it's just like a nature hiking video. But it confirmed for me when people was like, where are they? I'm like, right, like I want to wear them. Other people would think it's cool if I'm wearing them. Why am I not? see, these are the mental hurdles where it's like, I'm thinking what I want, but then I consider what other people would want, and it gets lost in a jumble where then I'm not doing what I want or what other people want. So that's why I just need to stick to my truth, which is what I did this past week. Was the bikini try on haul was me like, it would be fun, like, and I like to see myself, I like to witness my human creature that I exist as, but then I end up thinking that I come off as like just like self-centered and stuff. But I don't think it's bad to like what we look like and to want to record that. I'm not gonna look like this forever. Like, people who are able to gain advantage for what they look like are frowned upon when they do, but it's dumb if you don't. Like, if we have advantages in life, like, why shouldn't we use them? We are shooting ourselves in the foot if we don't give our blessed advantages for our own, you know what I'm saying? If I'm even making sense right now. Will you wear the harness and the 360 camera on the next hike? Yes, I will be wearing the strap-on cam, and I'm gonna bulk up my rigging to make it nicer. I actually might set up a whole new rig in the future because the stick I'm using right now is the 10-foot long stick, and it's really bulky. Do you have German roots? Yes, my last name is Eichenberger. Where are all these random weirdos coming from in the comments? Yeah, we must have hit the shorts algorithm. That's where all the weird people come from. How long you had dreads? I'm coming up on my 4-year anniversary of having dreads, which I'm thinking I might put a 4-year dreadlock journey video where I show the progression of them. Would you guys be interested in that? Okay, tell me in the chat. I'm on my iPad, so I can't make a poll. So I would like some feedback on if you guys like if I did a 4-year dreadlock development video. So it would show me pre-dreads, and then from there, like, what they look like 1 month in, what they look like a year in. Okay, so what I'm about to say is from my mom, the moderator. She says, they say the girls aren't sisters. Their dads are different misters. But if I can be blunt, they both came from my cunt. Everyone was always like, why do you talk like that? Why do you cuss so much? That's what my mom sounds like. So if that gives you an answer. Me and my mom don't look alike, but I think I did inherit a good amount of my attitude from her. Yeah, the strap-on cam. Oh my god, I do love stuffed artichokes. Kevin Mack speaking my language. I love roasting artichokes in the oven. It's been way too long. Looking forward to the live stream with James, with guest stars Molly, Morgan, and Mima. Yeah, James will be the star of that live stream probably. We also need to pick what day the 24-hour live stream is gonna be. It's gonna be on a Saturday, obviously, so it'll probably go from Saturday at 10 a.m., you know, of whatever Saturday we choose, into Sunday. That, I think, would be the best way to do it. And I don't think I'll do a video release that week, honestly. I feel like if I'm doing a 24-hour live stream that week, there doesn't even need to be an episode. So let me know what you guys think of that also. Is she in Hawaii? Yes, I am. Oh yeah, thank you for answering, JJ. Yeah, this channel's whatever I feel like doing that week. It's just whatever. I just am having fun. I just like doing silly stuff. Mullet Mona cracks me up in quotes. That's what my mom sounds like, so fuck you. To all the people telling me to not have a potty mouth. Beach Hippie Flaw said, yes, the moderator said cunt. YouTube first. Yeah, you know it's a chill channel when the moderators are talking worse than the actual, like, random people. So curious to know if Molly's dad also have a potty mouth. He does not, actually. I rarely hear my dad say any bad word. He'll say, like, crap, which is totally not even a bad word. He'll say, yeah, hell. He'll say hell if you count that. Does JJ cuss? Actually, I've never heard JJ cuss on here. Feel free to, JJ, it's okay. Yeah, Mullet Mona said our dad is an angel. I think I heard him say crap once. Yeah. Oh, true, David Sesney. All you have to do is watch all of the videos and then you can see the progress of the dreads. Yeah, I'll be definitely pulling clips from videos to make the, like, 4-year dreadlock journey, but also photos. I have a hard drive that I've been dumping all of my, every time my phone photos get full, I empty them into this hard drive. So I've got thousands and thousands of pictures from the whole time I've owned cell phones, all on a hard drive that I can just get, you know, figure out. So you guys will see also the process. I have videos of me forming the dreadlocks also that I posted on TikTok on an old page. Like literally me like making them. So I have a lot of content to put that dreadlock video together with. Aw, yo girl, you are fine and shouldn't feel bad feelings about flaunting it. See, that's what I'm trying to let myself know. Like, this is just what I look like, and I shouldn't feel guilty for looking like myself in front of a camera. I shouldn't be shamed for just wearing outfits that I wear every day, you know? I'm trying to push past that. There's people in my ear telling me it's wrong. There's literal people telling me that that what I did is fucked up. Cunt is in Shakespeare, not a real curse word. Did Shakespeare say cunt? I'm curious which book in which play. I don't know what to call it. Shakespeare books, plays. In Shakespeare's writing, tell me where I can find it. Yes, Layla, you can cuss if you would like. Do you know how your parents met? I think they met through mutual friends. Moderator, can you confirm, didn't you guys get introduced to, people introduced you? But I can't wear my Molly as my homegirl shirt. So my mom, when me and Mullet Mona were in high school, was at, I think, Spencer's or something, one of those like random like mall stores that are at all the malls. I'm pretty sure it was from a Spencer's, and found a shirt that said, Molly is my homegirl. Thinking like, whoa, what are the odds that they have a shirt with my daughter's name on it. How fun, and got it. And then we were all cracking up because she didn't realize that that's how people say that they like the drug Molly. Oh, and word just in from the Momerator on how she met my dad. Aunt Cindy was dating Rob. His mom set us up. She worked with me. Oh, so it was Mary. That makes sense. Do you know JJ outside of YouTube? No, I strictly know JJ from the YouTube comment section and him being a moderator in my live streams. That's it. That's most of the people here I really only know through YouTube comments, but it's honestly a good place to chat. Like, I do feel like I've gotten to know you guys somewhat through this. Yeah, Spencer's, the shirt was on the clearance rack. Wow, all the memories are flooding back. Ooh, comfort food, fried eggplant. With mozzarella cheese between the slices. I'm actually not a fan of eggplant, if I'm being honest. Mary worked with you? Things are coming full circle. So, did Mary work at Rayleigh's then? What kind of elf are you? From outer space? I'm an elf from another planet. Another dimension. Shout out to Rob's mom. Now we know the origin of Molly. I see Mona keeping people in check. Thank you, sis. And thank you, David, for $10 more. Can you stand up so I can see the full outfit? Go check out my most recent upload. If you want to see the full outfit, it was a try-on haul, so you'll see a bunch of outfits and me trying them on. It was okay. It was fun filming it at that beach. I thankfully had it to myself almost the whole time. But then you guys maybe saw that guy that was on the intermission screen. I know a couple of you noticed because you were in the comments like, what the fuck? So the story on that guy was that I was on that beach. No one else was there. It was perfect because I needed to be changing outfits and being able to record at the same time. So I was like, all right, I'm not going to record this in my van. So doing it at a nude beach was perfect because I could just swap out to another bikini without getting in trouble or anything. So I am here at this nude beach, just doing my thing, switching out outfits. This guy walked up, and as he was walking towards me, it took me out of my zone, like, so I didn't feel comfortable recording. So I got behind the camera, and I was gonna just let him get out the way, like, keep walking. But he walked in front of the camera, which was on a tripod. And then he's standing in front of the camera. I'm standing behind it, just looking at him, waiting for him to keep walking, but he didn't. And then he was like, are you taking pictures? And I was like, no, I'm actually recording a YouTube video. The camera's on. Are you trying to be in it? Is that why you're standing in front of the camera? And he was like, sure, yeah, I'll be in it. And then he's like standing there like just having it record him. So that's the clip that you saw. That's the clip that you saw in the video. And I used it because he said he wanted to be in the video. I don't know if he'll see it. I see him at that beach. That was the first day that I noticed him. I'm sure I've seen him there before, but he didn't stick out because he didn't walk in front of my camera. And then now I've been going to that beach pretty much every day since. And he just has been there also, and I haven't talked to him again because I was feeling really creeped out that day because I had my camera on the tripod. He had gotten in front of it. Then I asked, like, are you trying to be recorded? Because you are right now. And he's like, yeah. And then after he was like, now, do you want me to record you? And I was like, no, I actually already got all of my shots, because this happened after I got all of my shots, thankfully. So he wasn't there for any of me, like, getting changed or anything, thank God. So I'm like, no, I actually got all of them. And he's like, well, I mean, I could record more though. And I was like, well, I don't need more. I already got all the shots I want. He was like, well, I could record you naked. And I was like, fuck no. Nope. Not interested. And then I grabbed my stuff and walked off. Someone said he was being friendly, question mark, LOL. I guess friendly's one way to say it, but it was weird, and I left immediately after. It made the perfect intermission. I'm glad you think so, Mullet Mona. Someone said that could be your future husband. Sure the fuck not. Nope. I especially got creeped out when the next time I saw him at that beach, which was the next day, he was like with a woman who they seemed like they would be like married or something. You know how you can just tell when people are like very heavily together? And I'm like, he's acting like that while he has a wife? Like, what the hell? So I stayed far away. I'm like, nope. Yeah, so I'm glad I had the beach to myself for the first half. I stay at that beach a lot. So here's how my week went. Here's how my past couple of weeks have been going. You guys know I live in my van. I was struggling for a bit there to find good places to park because I have one place that is my absolute favorite to park at. And it started getting rolled by the cops for a while. Like, they started clearing it out like every night. So I didn't stay there anymore, and I've been jumping around from shitty spot to shitty spot since. But these past couple weeks, I started staying at my favorite spot again. And it's actually not getting cleared out it's not getting cleared out by the cops. I'm easily just able to stay there without getting bugged. And I have friends who stay there also. There's like a community that kind of stays at that lot because it's a parking lot to a beach, but it feels like a campground. It literally feels like a campground. The only thing it doesn't have is showers, but I don't care because I have my gym shower, and I also don't mind just like rinsing off in the river or the ocean, you know? So I feel so much better in my van having my favorite spot back. And especially because, oh yeah, I'm not going to blow up the spot. I'm not going to tell anyone where it actually is. I'm just saying there is a spot that I really like. And there's two guys who stay there every night also. And it started out where they were like on the opposite side of the lot. And I was parked, like, I always parked just like secluded. But we started like interacting a little bit, testing the water, and it turns out they're super fucking cool. And they're like, dude, you go park with us. We'll keep an eye out for you. They're not creepy at all. Like, literally, these two guys are like the two least creepy guys I've ever parked near. And yesterday we did a huge tie-dye session. I actually happened to have clothes I wanted to tie-dye anyway, and one of them is a tie-dye artist. Like, he like actually makes money like selling his tie-dye designs. He used to like tour with the Grateful Dead and stuff, so he taught me how to properly tie-dye. So now I'm like, you guys saw my, you know, attempt at tie-dyeing last month or the month before that. This round, I have a feeling they're gonna look super awesome. I have it wrapped up in plastic sitting in my passenger seat right now, so at some point today or tomorrow I can clean them and see how the designs look, because they're still rolled up with the dye on them. But yeah, it's really awesome that I have like really solid neighbors. They're really like uplifting, nice, not creepy guys, like good protection. One of them, the not tie-dye one, works as a chef and has been bringing us food. Like whenever he gets off of work, he rolls up with food. So I've been eating like a bunch of really delicious pizza and stuff. Do you stay with them? I mean, no, I just stay in my own van. Like we're each in our own van, just parked like all three in a row. Like last night I didn't camp out there because I needed to be in better cell service for my class this morning and this live stream. But yeah, I just park near them, and so if anything weird were to happen, like, because if someone came up to my van in the middle of the night, I would just be like, Tristan, Howard, help! Then they would emerge and help. Ooh, bacon and scallop pizza. That sounds fucking delicious. Where do you find a place that has scallop pizza, though? That sounds like pretty bougie. What is this channel about? All random. Random. I do whatever I feel like. Sometimes we talk about armpit hair. Sometimes we talk about pooping. Sometimes we talk about going on hikes. Sometimes we're trying on bikinis. Is anything and everything all at once. The live streams were just vibing and chit-chatting, talking, catching up, talking about stuff. Wow, Beach Hippie has a good point here. Notice two fellow pervs. It's funny that you self-identify. If a woman is interested in you, they will let you know it. They are experts at it. There's nothing you can accomplish by approaching them. That's a really good point, Beach Hippie. When there's people who walk up like very, just how the guy did when I had the camera out, just like walking up and like being in my area and just seeing if something happens. It's like, that's not gonna do anything if I'm not interested. Oh, you have to order special. I actually would love some scallops. Since it is my 4-year Mauiversary, I actually want to eat something fancy. I'm like, I want to like go out to eat. I don't care if it's by myself. I don't really have anyone to like go out to eat with. I mean, maybe my neighbors, my van neighbors would want to go grab some food, but like, I don't know. Oh, lots of East Coast pizza places have bacon and scallops pizza. I need to go to the East Coast. I really want to. I really want to. I really want to see Florida and South Carolina. I've technically been to South Carolina before, but I mean like go see it. So, like I want to go to like Greenville. For some reason, I'm really drawn towards that. So eventually, I will do the road trip probably. Probably not in this van, but in a van. Thank you, David. Thank you, David, for your generosity and your constant trickle of money towards me. It means a lot. It literally keeps me going because it is what buys food for my body and gas for my van. So thank you. Someone's begging me to get a firearm. I have this taser. Hopefully I won't get fucking the YouTube overlords mad at me for showing this, but I have something I want to show you guys. Oh, from Chloe Exquisite. Would you consider cooking scalloped pizza for a live stream? I don't really have anywhere to cook a pizza. Unless a friend let me like borrow their oven. But a lot of my friends live in vans also. Aw, someone else sent $1.99. Thank you, Eleftherios. That's a really unique name. This is what I grabbed done. For the person who said that I should get a firearm, this is the closest thing to a firearm I have. This thing's got some crazy noise to it. The noise is enough to scare people off. Did you ever look into a pepper ball gun? I've looked into all those gun alternatives, like the rubber bullet ones, and yeah, pepper ball. I eventually would want to get something like that, but I don't know, I guess I don't see it super necessary. It's been 1.5 years and I haven't needed it. I have this, I have my machete, which anything that I have to be okay with it potentially getting used on me. That's part of why I don't have an actual gun, because God forbid someone came to my van unarmed and then I had a gun and they took my gun and now they're armed, when meanwhile we could have been in a scenario where there were no guns at all. So if you get what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather there not be a gun in the scenario, and if I have a gun, then there's 100% of the time gonna be a gun in this scenario. So that's why I go for non-lethal, smaller weapons. Other than the machete's kind of big, but I need that for coconuts anyway. Coconuts and watermelons. Bear spray. See, that's another thing that I wouldn't want used on me. And bear spray, which I'm assuming is pepper spray. I don't know if that's the same thing. Under the imagination that bear spray and pepper spray are the same thing, I wouldn't want that sprayed in my van, so it wouldn't really be helpful if someone's like at my van and I'm trying to do anything. Molly, I still think you should have tested that weapon. It sounds like it'll just tickle. Maybe someone else will let me test it on that. I'm not going to test it on myself. Rubber bullet kisses, courtesy with a smile. I love you, Mullet Mona. FYI, it is near impossible to get a handgun permit in Hawaii. Yeah, I bet. I mean, I don't imagine it's that easy to get a gun out here. Because, you know, in California, there actually were like gun stores. I don't know. I haven't seen any gun stores here. Surely there are some, because people hunt pigs and stuff. So someone's got to sell guns here, but it's not as prevalent as I've seen at other places. And then I've heard stories of the insane states. I don't even know which states this would apply to. Maybe Florida or like Texas or something. I don't know, the South. I'm honestly not that familiar with my states as much as I would think I would be as an American. But I've heard of states where you can just walk into Walmart and buy a gun. Can anyone confirm who is in one of those states where you can literally just walk into Walmart and buy a gun? Like, do they even ask you questions or like register it or anything? Or do you literally just get a gun? Aw, Eleftherios sent another $1.99. Thank you for the support. What type of creature are you? I am a human right now, but my soul is infinite. I'm just choosing to be this human creature named Molly for this lifetime. Trying it out. I did get to check out the full moon. So the moon is waxing right now. It'll be full on the 7th, I believe. Well, I guess it's the 6th, so pretty much tonight and tomorrow. there's a eclipse, so we're entering eclipse season. I don't know if any of you guys are into astrology, but this is going to be a rough time period as far as the stars are concerned, and not the stars, the planets and their influences on us are going to be pretty intense. We are all convicted felons down here in the South, so we can't. Okay, so at least they check if you're a felon or not. I'm a leftist gun owner and I'm in the vast minority. Okay, Eleftherios, that actually brings up a quote that I want to share. I don't remember it exactly, but it's something along the lines of, like, you know, the duality of like right and left politics, like red and blue, the blood versus Crips of the US political system. The further left you go, you get your guns back. Like, a lot of people think like every Democrat is anti-guns, but like it's more the moderate Democrats that are anti-guns, but the radical left want firearms. But then again, the radical anybody wants firearms. Like, yeah, guns. When I get a piece of property, wherever that may be, I will have a gun. Right now with my van, I'm like smaller weapons, taser, machete, air horn. Those are my 3. I have other knives also, but I want to get an actual gun to protect my property with, and also maybe some alarm peacocks. I've got a lot of dreams for the eventual property, and I want to get to that sooner. Like the road trip, the boat, like those honestly at this point look like just things that would be postponing the property, which is my end big goal. So I'm like, I could just get straight to that. Van life is really being cracked down on in the US right now. And also I don't think I'm gonna do the boat thing by myself, and I don't have anyone to do it with currently. Or not anyone that I think it would work out with, so I might just jump straight into property. I don't know, guys. I don't have any plans. Everything's a mess right now. Yeah, from Mullet Mona. The liberals are anti-gun. The deep Dems are pro-gun. Exactly. And then there's the people who are former deep Dem, now anti-two-party system. Oh, well, perfect. That's Mullet Mona's next thing. Fuck the two-party system. That's where I'm at right now. Fuck the two-party system. Fuck this whole government. Like, they're pitting us against each other to keep us all down. And so we gotta, instead of shooting against each other, we just gotta shoot up. Shotguns are good defense weapons. You don't need to aim them accurately. That's a good point. Yeah, because they just like spray, right? Just like, so you're bound to hit them somewhere. I love guns, but I'm an independent. Does that count? Yes, JJ, because a lot of deep Dems are now going independent because what the Dems have been doing in recent times, which I'm not stoked about. So yeah, right now I'm just anti-government. Sweet necklaces, where are they from? This one I made last week, sitting in my van from beads that I already had. This one I got in Santa Cruz years ago. I got this in Santa Cruz probably close to around 7 years ago. It looks like amethyst, but it's fluorite. Fill it with glitter shot, Tyson, that's funny. Then they can be found. Whoever intruded my property, if I shoot them with glitter, you can't, once you get glitter on you, you'll have at least one speck. You know, like you can't ever wash that shit fully off for the next week. So it'd be a good way to find the suspect. It depends how big your property is and how far you have to shoot something and what you're shooting. So I want to have a like 5-acre-ish property. I think 5 acres sounds good. So I don't know. I could have a couple different ones, like maybe a shotgun for the close range, a rifle for if someone's like sneaking. Well, that would never happen. I don't know. Are other people having issues with sending money on here? I don't think so. David's been sending a bunch. And another person, Eleftherios. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I hope I'm not. Oh, you live near Santa Cruz? Dope. I love it. Shout out from the Philippines. Hell yeah, Joey. I want to come there soon. Yeah, Kevin Mack, getting at that rough seas kind of weak. What's your plans for navigating bilge pump working check? Yeah, guys, there's a hurricane coming to island. Hurricane Kiko? I think it's Hurricane Kiko. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's coming. And so starting Monday, there might be pretty shit weather. Maybe I won't do a hike with me video if the weather's really bad. Or maybe I should film that video like today or tomorrow before the storm comes so that I'm not hiking in a hurricane. Although that might add a cool shtick to the video. Hiking in a hurricane. Chaos. Yes, I eat poke all the time. Thank you, Eleftherios and David Susney, for all your money. Thank you so much. Tyson, I'm over off Lono. Come shoot bow anytime. I do want to learn how to shoot bow. I have only very few times. I want to get good at it because that's another thing. If I have my own property, I would want an archery set. But I don't think I could ever shoot an animal. I've considered hunting before, but I think I would get like really sad. I know that animals have to die for the meat I eat already. So like it's already sad. But thinking about doing the killing myself, I don't know if I could stomach that. I can kill fish. I easily like will spear fish and not have like my heart fall into a depressive state. But if I shot like a deer or like a goat, that would make me real sad. I gotta check. Ooh, we made sushi for dinner last night. Oh yeah, I saw the picture of Cody with it. Fat Rolly. Yeah, I'm either doing a hike with me video next week or I might do a van video because I haven't in a couple weeks now. I'm letting Van on the Moon have a little break. I'm giving myself a little break from Van on the Moon because I see this channel as a much more long-term thing, whereas Van on the Moon is only while I'm living in vans, which is not going to be forever, you know? But yeah, van life in a hurricane sounds like a pretty good video topic for next week, depending on how crazy it gets. So yeah, stay tuned. There'll be something next week. There's a video every week. There'll be something. For all the people who are new here, hello, I'm Molly. I am a van lifer here on Maui. I live in my 1981 Volkswagen van again. I have 5 YouTube channels, live events every Saturday at 10 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. It starts with an episode premiere, which is live and can happen on any of my 5 YouTube channels. And then after every episode premiere, we do this live stream where all the mooners come to hang and chit chat and vibe. My father used to hunt deer. This is from Victor, not my father. Then he met my mom and that hobby of his ended. I wonder why. Maybe she was like, hey, I don't like that you're murdering animals. Can you please not? Yeah, my first boyfriend actually lied to me one time and told me he was doing something else, but actually he was hunting with his dad. And so it spilled because his dad said something about like, oh, when we were hunting yesterday, and I'm like, I thought you were at the bowling alley. No, you're out killing animals. Great. Visit us here and enjoy our beautiful beaches like El Nido, Palawan. Oh, I want to go to the Philippines so bad. Yes, I will be visiting there. I actually can at any point now. It's just a matter of me deciding if I want to go by myself or me deciding if I want to try and coordinate with someone and have it be a vacation. The Philippines, as far as I can tell, isn't very expensive to travel to. Oh, Kevin Mack actually didn't know about the hurricane. He was talking about the astrological storm, but yes, there is actually a hurricane headed this way. And yeah, I won't be parked low on the ground. I will be strategically moving the van up away from the water and away from the flood zone so I don't get flooded out again. You can make a series. Molly escapes the fire. Molly escapes the flood. Molly escapes the tsunami. Molly escapes the hurricane. Molly escapes handsy Chinese lady. Yes, I've escaped many weird scenarios. So I can escape this hurricane. And the hurricane should only be a couple days, which I've been in the van for storms before. And I actually really enjoy a good rainy day in the van, like doors shut, windows shut. It doesn't get hot because when it's storming, it's cold. So I can have all the windows shut without being hot. And I can just like watch the raindrops on the windows. And I don't have to worry about people walking up to my van because they are inside because there's a storm. Stormy times in the van are actually pretty nice. So I think next week, maybe I will do like van life hurricane video. I'll brainstorm. Go to Hana. I don't know if my van would make it, and if it did, I don't know if it would make it back. It'd probably be an expensive tow. I'm definitely gonna try and take the van to Hana soon and record like a can my van survive the road to Hana video, because I just have been dreaming of that for a long time. Haven't done it because the van has been having troubles, but honestly, I'm gonna just say fuck it, and if the van breaks down there, then I'll pay the tow fee, whatever. I have insurance also, so we'll figure it out. Yes, these are my real ears. Hello from Santa Cruz. Hello, Buckshot. Say hi to Santa Cruz for me. Greetings from Pandora. That's where I come from also. Ooh, Stunning Fruit asked an interesting question. Which I like your profile name, Stunning Fruit. Would you rather have an incredible amount of wisdom or be in a relationship that's nearly perfect? Ooh, that's a tough question because I think going through hard relationships does, if you grow from it, does give you a lot of wisdom. But having a perfect relationship, you probably wouldn't grow much because you wouldn't be challenged by that other person to have to learn and to have to develop yourself, but also your life would be easier and you'd have a perfect relationship. So it's I would like to have like a perfect relationship and be wise. Yeah, what JJ said, why not have both? Bye sis, bye Mullet Mona, I love you. I can't wait to see you in a week. Oh, thank you. I got $1.99 from someone and their message got deleted, so they must have said something kind of weird. But thank you for the $1.99 and thank you Eleftherios. Ooh, what up from Monterey? I love Monterey. The kelp forests are so amazing. Ooh, Chloe Exquisite, live stream the hurricane? Fuck yeah. Well, okay, I'm down. We'll do, so if the storm gets crazy at some point, I will live stream so you guys can see it, but I'll also be filming it for the video, you know? Which it'll be an interesting, we haven't ever done really like a week in my life or like a day in my life. I haven't done any of those vlog style videos, so this would be one of my first just like vlogs of like, this is what it looks like. Because you guys don't even know about my like morning routines or like the circuits I do, like even just making sure I have drinking water at all times. Like this morning I woke up, did my online class, went to the water machine. Probably go back to my favorite beach at some point today. Or maybe I'll just take a nap and let all of life's troubles fall away as I sleep for a little bit. Is there a reason why you always seem to be happy? I guess the reason is that I'm just trying to make the most of this life I have. Like, I want to be a happy person, and in any given moment, we can be happy. And don't get me wrong, off camera, I have some pretty bad times. I mean, I have bad times on camera too, but I try to get past them, not in like a spiritual bypassing type of way, but more like just trying to grow from them and like trying to get my head on straight. Because even when there's really bad stuff happening in your life, it doesn't have to completely destroy you. You can still find like a sense of, wow, my soul chose for this to be happening right now. There must be a message in it. There must be a purpose to everything. Oh, wow. Thank you, Rodney. Mary Molly Mauiversary, $50. Thank you, Rodney. That actually will pay for my my whatever food I decide to get today, because I do want to eat like a slightly more extravagant meal than I typically would, just for a celebration. Even if I'm just like by myself, going to like, there's this Mediterranean restaurant, or Moroccan. There's a restaurant I've had my eye on for a while and I just haven't gone to, so maybe today's the day. Ooh, good question. Well, actually there's a couple questions. Victor asked if I've ever done anything in the snow. Yes, growing up I went to the snow quite a few times. Some of my family members lived at places that were snowy. So yeah, like on my mom's side of the family. So we went to their houses and it was snowing there. And also other, just like specifically to go sledding, like just go find some snow and sled. What is spiritual bypassing? That's the other good question. That's basically when, you know how a lot of people refer to it as toxic positivity. That's one way to say it. And that's basically when things are happening to you and you just like write them off as a spiritual thing instead of processing the emotion. like when people have that toxic positivity and they don't sit with their negative feelings, that's not healthy either. Like it's not healthy to be like just in your negative feelings and letting them consume you all the way. I've been there quite a few times, even recently. Like I'm still working on this. It's a big growth curve. And then there's the other side where people are like dismissing any bad vibe they have and just thinking like, oh, there must be a demon trying to attack me, or like, oh, this is just like a psychological attack from someone, where it's like, no, these are actually things happening on Earth and you need to process through these events, you know. So that's what I would call, that's not the best explanation. I wish I had a better definition for you guys right now, but my brain is currently in a very odd state. Leon Live wants me to beat him with a frying pan. I mean, it would be a good way to release some anger, just like a rage room, but it's people who want to get beat. Maybe that's why people go into the dominatrix career path, to let off some steam. Are you near Kihei? Got a lot of recs near Kihei. Yeah, throw them at me. Are you talking about restaurant recommendations? People on island, throw me some restaurant recommendations. There's actually a new Korean barbecue in Kahului, or not new, it's like 6 months old, relatively new. And I haven't ate there yet, so I'm like kind of thinking maybe that. Beach Hippie FLA sent $5 and said, I found a $5 bill in a pair of board shorts. It's yours. Thank you. Thank you. Was it in your board shorts after the wash? It's always fun when you're taking your laundry out of the dryer and there's just like very clean, crisp, crumpled up dollars. Someone said, good, you have some brains with you instead of hiding in the love and light mentality. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't want to be one of those. That's what the love and light mentality sometimes is, that spiritual bypassing where it's like, well, there's bad stuff happening around me and I'm causing issues in my own life, but I'm not going to look at them. I'm just going to meditate. Like, no. Sometimes as earthly creatures, there are issues that we need to tend to, and we can't just meditate everything away. Coincidence, I was eating leftover Korean barbecue during the first 20 minutes of the stream. All right, that's my sign. Tonight might be the night for Korean barbecue. Also, since I'm feeling kind of weird right now, and I'm also kind of hungry, I might get off the stream. We've done, wow, an hour and a half already. And I've got a big week ahead of me with the hurricane coming and all. And also washing my tie-dye to see how it turned out. So I think we're gonna start closing it down here. Thank you everyone for coming out to my live events every week. I really appreciate all the mooners, all of your support, like all of the good vibes that you guys bring, and just having this community. Like, as of now, the mooner community is my most stable community in my life. Like, there's not any other group of people that I interact with every single week, you know? So thank you guys for being these shining creatures, all of these humans who gather to talk about the most random shit. I'm so happy to see all of these regulars. People like, Mars, JJ, Kevin Mack, all the usernames I've been seeing for like years now. Like, you guys are homies. David Cessny, my #1 sponsor. Victor, David T, he was my first ever moderator besides people who like are, you know, my mom and rainbows, like Mullet Mona, you know, people who are actually in my lives. So yeah, it's really cool watching this all form. So thank you, everybody. I'm gonna have some breakfast and chill at the beach because, yeah, gonna have a grounding day. I hope everyone else has a very grounding day. Take a bunch of deep breaths. Just feel your body. Eat good food. Relax. All right. Peace out. Mooners, keep on mooning. Being on the fucking moon.